Holy shit, my mom was attacking me, dude.
Are you injured?
Oh my God. I'm not injured. She is.
Okay.
Came at me out of nowhere.
My daughter stabbed me in my chest. I can't hardly talk and it's pulsing and bleeding. I think I'm gonna die.
2 calls, 2 entirely different emotional states. One sounds like a woman who genuinely believes she is taking her last breath.
I'm a little white girl. I'm 24 years old. 54 years old. She fucking, oh my God. I'm getting out of this neighborhood so I don't disturb the neighbors because she's been fucking at this all night, man.
2 911 calls led police to a stabbed mother and a missing daughter. Searching for answers, detectives immediately hit a wall of calculated deception. This wasn't just a sudden attack, it was the brutal climax of a long-standing family tragedy.
I'm walking out of this neighborhood so nobody hears me in here.
And where are you walking towards right now?
Just so I'm out of this fucking neighborhood before I tell anybody. I'm a little white girl. I'm 24 years old. 54 years old. She fucking, oh my God. I'm getting out of this neighborhood so I don't disturb the neighbors because she's been fucking at this all night, man. She's been trying me. Not like that though. Oh my God. I was so scared for my life. She's a big bitch. Never done that, man. I never thought I had to. I thought people, I'm strong. I thought people would see that.
You're okay.
I've never done it. Like, I've never done anything like this. I never had to.
Do you see law enforcement?
I'm absolutely horrible.
I know you know.
My fucking mother came at me.
What's the message?
Okay. Should I put this away?
But one detail changes everything. She refused to talk until she was far from the house, not to seek help, but to buy time to think. Dispatchers scrambled to keep her on the line to track her down. The moment handcuffs snapped onto Jillian, police felt a chill. She was completely stone-faced, utterly unmoved by the horror she'd caused minutes earlier.
Hello. Hey, I'm Detective Haas with the Sheriff's Office. Are you Jillian? Okay. Why do we get? How do we get called this morning? How do I end up here? How are we ended up trying to figure this out? What happened?
I was cooking.
Okay.
Kitchen. She wanted me to turn my music down. She came out and lunged at me out of nowhere, like.
Okay.
And she had scratched me with a nail, and that's when I literally, fight or flight kicked in, and I was like, I'm not about to run and have. I was starving, man. Like, literally starving.
You didn't get any food that you cooked up, or?
I had already been having some kind of a defense, like, need to defend myself because she would, like, bang on my door, say all this stuff, and like, she even, like, opened it and came in my room with, like, a rusty screwdriver, and I had to, like, bang the door closed because I was like, oh my God.
Detective Haas couldn't help but notice Jillian's eerily calm demeanor, a chilling contrast for someone claiming self-defense. That disturbing composure only made sense when investigators dug into her past, unearthing a buried family tragedy that bred the dark malice, driving her over the edge.
So was that yesterday or today, though, or was that something?
That was just this past week. We've had a few things where
arguments,
and then even the police were called where she had to get a welfare check because I just was like, I don't want to talk right now. Like, I'm just resting. Like,
you were in the kitchen, but then you went to the living room. You're listening to some music, and then she come barging out of her room.
It's like a bat out of hell. Like,
did she?
Like,
but you didn't. So you knew it was her, but she come out. Now, was she have anything in her hands, or was she like? What's she doing? What's she saying?
I'm trying to figure out which hand it was without my hands. It was her left hand, then came and struck my right hand with her male, and that's when,
Okay.
based on her demeanor and
Right.
her violent, it was almost like energy. Where
Right.
she was about to make me turn down that music. I blacked out, man. I was
Okay.
like, I have to defend myself.
Okay. I think at some point there was something about you might have had a knife or something. Did you have to defend yourself with that? Okay. So so when you set that thing down, so that's in the back, but where did it come from? Was it like?
I had it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do you want to know why?
Sure. Yeah.
I felt threatened by her this past week or so based on her approaches towards me.
Jillian's claim that she felt threatened by her mother carried heavy weight. Given the violent nature of the attack, Detective Haas couldn't immediately rule out self-defense, even if her chillingly calm demeanor suggested otherwise. However, the moment he pressed her on whether her mother had ever actually tried to kill or seriously harm her, Jillian's defense began to unravel.
Has she ever physically attacked you in the past? Like where she really tried to like where she hurt you, or what'd she do to you then?
She hopped on me, trying to get my phone,
Okay.
trying to rip it off me, and I was just a little girl. I was like 10 or 11.
Has she ever tried to seriously hurt you, shoot you or run you over with a car, or, she's your mom and all. I wouldn't think she would try to do that, but I don't know her, so she's never tried to really tried to hurt you or kill you, kind of.
At this stage, with Donna clinging to life and unable to speak, investigators desperately needed physical evidence to test Jillian's story. As she was processed into jail, Detective Haas oversaw the collection of her DNA, watching closely as her chillingly detached perspective on the entire incident began to leak through once again.
The nature, I know you're busy now, but the nature of these two questions, if you may.
If I can answer my way.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
the two things I'm curious about are the status of the victim,
Right.
and if I may press charges on the victim for charge.
Jillian repeatedly referred to her own mother as the victim rather than Mom or Donna. She even asked if she could sue the people who rushed her, exposing a chilling and bizarre emotional disconnect. It was a glaring red flag, signaling not just a severed maternal bond, but deep-seated psychological issues at play.
Didn't have a scratch on you, so to speak.
Well,
No significant injury.
You said that the CSI person would photograph.
She did.
We never followed through with that.
No, she did. When she told me she photographed over the tall black.
On this hand, you guys never asked me where she scratched me.
Okay.
And by now, it could have been the marks from the handcuffs when she ran her hands so hard.
You have no significant injury. You haven't been stabbed. You haven't been beat black and blue or anything like that. Your mom, however, almost died.
Yes, and
that's.
and she came at me at full speed, full force.
Okay. The problem is also the evidence doesn't support that in the living room. The blood spatter. I've been doing this almost 18 years.
And she came and talked to me.
Right. I know, but the evidence. What I'm saying is your statement doesn't match the evidence I see at the scene. And I went with the evidence I see because that's literally evidence, scientific evidence, blood spatter, plus the general state of it just didn't fit what you had told me. That's what I'm saying. Plus, she had told people that you would stab her when they first got there. So you have a woman almost killed by being stabbed to death with somebody that has almost not a mark on them, and well, you can imagine.
You didn't hear that.
I listened to part of the 911 calls, but once again, what people say and evidence that I see, maybe I have to go with evidence. Evidence is scientific; it doesn't lie. It's there. It can be documented. Whereas somebody can tell me something that may or may not be true.
But literally, this moment, look at me.
Right.
I'm tiny. Right. I've been malnourished my whole life for a long time since I was 10, 11. I've died a few times.
Okay.
I'm a girl with stunted. I turned from around to detail.
Right.
You're a large man. You don't understand. This woman is 57 or something.
Right.
50-something years old. She's large.
Okay.
And she's strong, but she had arthritis. Imagine her hopping out of her bed, her just bopping around in the kitchen, and then a large woman comes at me like a shark in water. And then the scratch was the end.
Okay.
And then I went, ah!
Okay.
And then I run out the back door, I put that shit on there, and I called fucking EMT.
Right.
I'm like, oh.
But you didn't just stab her just once, it's like 7 times.
Jillian's self-defense claim completely fell apart against the evidence. She was untouched, while Donna was dying from 7 stab wounds.
I mean, trust me, it was an extremely traumatic event.
The breakthrough came when Donna woke up. Her story perfectly matched the crime scene and exposed Jillian's erratic behavior beforehand. Though the exact motive remained unproven, the tragedy pointed to one clear reality: a severe mental and emotional collapse. Jillian Vaccaro was ultimately convicted of attempted murder. While her sentencing is still pending, she is now facing up to 30 years in prison.